Okay, so welcome back. We are going to continue with this. I think where we left off, we had just finished the tank. It's been about a week for me since I last played this, so I think we just finished defeating the tank, and man, that was an ordeal of a fight. So we should be continuing through the nuclear warhead storage. And then we'll begin into another boss and a whole lot more story, where it's gonna go on for quite a bit. Let's see, so which one was it? Yes, this one. Yeah, so with the nuclear warhead storage. We don't need that. Okay, so that should help. None of that is going to be actually useful because we're not going to be able to use weapons. I'm just going to grab that though. You can actually see into it, so from here, so there's a few guards here. That truck over there is actually very, very useful because more so later, because I will be able to use it to travel from one area to the other, like from the snowfield to here, cutting out where the tank was. It is very useful when I need to come back. I'm waiting until he turns. There we go. And we're gonna get a call.
Be careful. You absolutely must not use weapons in that area.
I've already programmed the nanomachine so that he won't be able to, Colonel.
What? What are you talking about?
Have you forgotten? That's where they keep the nuclear warheads. Can't you see them?
Yeah, there's lots of boxes piled up here, but are they all warheads?
Yes, they're all dismantled warheads.
I've also
just
turned
leave them
down
here?
some of the audio,
like
that
President
way it's
Baker
not going to
said.
sound too
Totally
loud when
careless.
I talk.
They're
But
working
it's
on
still
a
loud
limited
enough.
budget. They try to put on a pretty face for the media, but this is the grim
So
reality
I've
of
tried
it.
to get a good
Nastasha
balance.
knows lots more about it than I do. Her frequency is 141.52.
All of the warheads in those boxes have had their detonation mechanisms removed, so there's no fear of them exploding. But if the warheads are broken, they might leak plutonium, and that would be a serious problem.
You know,
Snake,
there is
never
actually, you
use
can
your weapon
actually
on that
shoot them.
floor.
And I tested this myself. You can actually shoot them, and it's actually if you use the sniper rifle. I don't have it yet, so it's 141.52. Whoops. And you don't need this. You actually don't need to contact
This is
him.
Nastasha Romanenko. A pleasure to work with you, Solid Snake.
You're the nuclear specialist that the Colonel mentioned?
That's me. You can ask me anything about nukes that you want. I am also a military analyst, so I have an extensive knowledge of weapon systems as well. They asked me to participate in this operation as a supervisor from the Nuclear Emergency Search Team. I was happy to accept. We must not allow terrorists to get their hands on nuclear weapons of any kind. I hope I can help you to stop them.
You're a tough lady.
Those terrorists are serious about launching a nuclear weapon? The world cannot stand by idly and allow that to happen, and neither can I. Unfortunately, all I can do from here is provide you with information.
Hopefully that'll be enough. Another soldier here wouldn't make a difference anyway. It's good to work with you, Nastasha.
Same here, Snake.
Okay, dokie. Now we need to try and get ourselves forward. I'm going to go on the left-hand side. And the reason I'm going to go on the left-hand side is too risky to go on the right because there was cameras and a fuck ton of guards there. Oh, bollocks. Okay. Oh, that's not good. Okay. I'm not even going to try and engage them because it's quite risky. There we go. If you press that twice, as I mentioned before, if you press that twice, there is a pretty good chance. Now, the reason I'm going to B2 is there is a weapon we need here. Actually, no, it's in B1. I messed that up. It's in B1. My mistake. There is a weapon that we need here. So, where is it? Okay, so it's definitely somewhere in here. Nope. 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 Gotcha. And what's this? Oh, stun grenade. Useful. Down to B2. Okay, so here we go. This one is gonna be a royal pain in the ass. Can I run with that? I can. Okay, good to know. There aren't many places you actually need to use this weapon. There's at least this mandatory bit, and there's a little bit later on that you don't need to use it, but it's very, very useful to use it.
Snake, watch out. That place is filled with gas. Also, the floor is electrified.
Okay.
First, destroy the high voltage switch. It's the switchboard on the northwest wall.
But how? I can't reach it.
Use a remote-controlled missile.
Which is what we have here. Oh shit! It's a lot more easier in the next game using this. Because of the tight turns, it's awkward. Ah, damn it! It's awkward using this. That is the downfall of using this. Something you don't need to use it much. It's just awkward. Okay. Okay, I'm good. There we go. It's just awkward doing that. It's very awkward. Right, I'm going to get that active. I'm not quite done yet. I'm going to check these rooms because the gas mask is definitely one of them. And it's very useful. If not for right now, for later. It might be that one. Yep, it's that one, alright. I'm not putting on... Actually, should I put it on right now? Yes, actually. Okay, that could come in useful soon enough. Oh, feck. That wasn't meant to happen. Okay, good enough. Right, I need to move now. Right, I need to get the L back. Holy sweet Jesus. Okay. I'm gonna do something. Do that. Do that. Just need to check something and do that. Okay, we're good. How many chaff grenades have I got? A grand total of fucking 0. That's not good. The reason that's not good is I might need it for the next goddamn fight. Okay, it should be fine. Okay, go. I will say this scene is good, but I'm gonna say it was actually a lot more impressive in the Twin Snakes. It's one of the scenes I will say was actually done better.
It looks like they were cut by some type of blade.
But I do like that scene, but I will say it was actually better in Twin Snakes.
It's a ghost.
I think they're just speaking Japanese, maybe different train stations or something like that, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm gonna save it before I go in there, because this boss fight, while it is one of the best, it's also gonna be pretty tricky. Okay.
What can I do for you, Snake? Snake like Shakespeare's...
Okay, so I should be ready.
Stealth camouflage? Who are you?
Where is my friend?
What? What are you talking about? Oh, what next?
Snake.
You're that ninja.
I've been waiting for you, Snake.
Who are you?
Neither enemy nor friend. I am back from a world where such words are meaningless. I've removed all obstacles. Now you and I will battle to the death.
What do you want?
I've waited a long time for this day. Now I want to enjoy the moment.
What's with these guys? It's like one of my Japanese animes.
I've come from another world to do battle with you.
What is it, revenge?
It is nothing so trivial as revenge. A fight to the death with you. Only in that can my soul find respite. I will kill you, or you will kill me. It makes no difference. Fine. He can watch from inside there.
I need that man. Keep your hands off him.
Okay,
Now,
the best way to fight this is actually not using
Feel
weapons.
alive again.
Oh, damn it.
That's good. Now we can fight as warriors. Hand to hand. It is the basis of all combat. Only a fool trusts his life to a weapon.
Yep, because he'll basically deflect every bullet that you throw at him. Oh crap. Yeah, that one is annoying. And that. What's this? Okay. Useful for later. Damn it, that spinning kick is really annoying. Man! Okay, I should be fine. I'm getting shit. Okay, chaffinets. Useful. Not what I wanted. It's that spinning kick that's really annoying because you can't easily block it.
That's good, Snake. Hurry up and catch me.
Gotcha.
I'm here, Snake.
Oh, you mother...
Where are you looking?
There you are.
Hurry up and catch me. Like old times. I've been waiting for this pain. Hurt me more.
Ooh, that's... yep. Almost done.
I remember that punch. Do you remember, Snake? The feel of battle. The clashing of bone and sinew. That's good, Snake.
No, you need to be extremely careful right at the end because he's going to do a killer move. And this is it. And you have to use a weapon. There we go. That move right at the end is killer.
Snake. Do you remember me now?
Can't be. You were killed in Zanzibar. What? Not again. What's happening?
I'm losing myself.
Is it over?
Gray Fox. Colonel, that ninja is Gray Fox. No doubt about it.
Ridiculous. You of all people should know he died in Zanzibar.
No. He should have died, but he didn't.
What?
It happened before I joined Foxhound's medical staff. They were using a soldier for their gene therapy experiments.
I never heard that.
It happened right after you retired. My predecessor, Dr. Clark, was in charge.
Dr. Clark.
Yes, he started the gene therapy project.
And where is he now?
He was killed in an explosion in his lab 2 years ago.
So what about this soldier?
Apparently, for their test subject, they decided to use the body of a soldier who was recovered after the fall of Zanzibar.
And that was Gray Fox.
But he was already dead.
Yes. But they revived him. They fitted him with a prototype exoskeleton and kept him drugged for 4 years while they experimented on him like a plaything. Today's genome soldiers were born from those experiments.
That's the sickest thing I ever heard.
They used him to test all sorts of gene therapy techniques.
Naomi, why didn't you tell us about this sooner?
Because it's confidential information.
Is that the only reason?
Naomi, what happened to Gray Fox after that?
The record says he died in the explosion.
I see. But even if that ninja is Gray Fox, the question is, why?
From what I could tell, he didn't know who he was.
Are you saying that he's just a
Keep in mind,
mindless
this
robot?
cutscene is gonna go
I'm
on
not
for
sure,
quite a bit.
but he seems intent on fighting me to the death. We'll meet again. I know it.
So you'll fight again? Until you kill him?
Huh. I'd rather not. But maybe that's what he wants. How long are you gonna stay in there?
Are you one of them?
No, I'm not. I always work alone.
Alone? Are you an otaku too?
Come on, get out. We can't stay here forever.
Your uniform is different than theirs.
You're the Metal Gear Chief Engineer, Hal Emmerich, right?
You know me?
I heard about you from Meryl.
Oh, so you're here to rescue me?
Sorry, but no. There's something that I've got to do first.
Oh, well, at least you're not one of them.
Huh. Are you hurt?
I'm okay. I just twisted my ankle a little bit trying to get away.
Well, if that's all, it's nothing to worry about. I want to ask you something. I need information about Metal Gear.
Huh? Metal Gear?
Yeah. What's Metal Gear really designed for?
It's a mobile TMD. It's designed to shoot down nuclear missiles. Only for defensive purposes, of course.
Fire! I already know that Metal Gear is nothing but a nuclear-equipped walking deathmobile.
Nuclear? What are you talking about?
The terrorists are planning to use Metal Gear to launch a nuclear missile. You telling me you didn't know?
They're gonna put a dismantled warhead into Metal Gear's TMD missile module?
Wrong. From the beginning, the purpose of this exercise was to test Metal Gear's nuclear launch capability using a dummy nuclear warhead. The terrorists are just continuing the work you started.
No, you're wrong.
I heard it directly from your boss, Baker.
No. A nuclear missile on Rex?
So you really didn't know?
The thing is, something
No.
like this theoretically
All the
could
armament was
still be
built by a separate
happening.
department, and the president personally
Secret
supervised the
nuclear
final assembly of the main
projects.
unit.
President Baker?
It could still be going
Yeah.
on.
I was never told exactly what they armed Rex with. I only know it's equipped with a Vulcan cannon, a laser, and a railgun.
A railgun, you said?
Yeah. It uses magnets to fire bullets at extremely high velocities. The technology was originally developed for the SDI system and later scrapped. We were successful in miniaturizing it in a joint venture between Arms Tech and Rivermore National Labs. The railgun is on Rex's right arm.
Metal Gear's main function is to launch nuclear missiles. You sure you're not forgetting something?
It's true that Metal Gear has a missile module on his back that can carry up to 8 missiles, but are you saying it was originally meant to carry nuclear missiles?
Yeah, but that's not all I think. If Metal Gear fired only standard nuclear missiles, then they should already have all the practical data they need.
No. Could it be? Metal Gear's co-developer, Rivermore National Labs, was working on a new type of nuclear weapon. They were using NOVA and NIF laser nuclear fusion testing equipment and supercomputers.
So they developed a new type of nuclear weapon in a VR testing lab, huh?
Yes, but you can't use virtual data on a battlefield. They would need actual launch data. These are some of the supercomputers. If you link these, you can test everything in a virtual environment. But it's all just theoretical.
So this exercise was designed to test the real thing.
What did our president do? If the terrorists launched that thing... Damn! Damn! I'm such a fool. It's all my fault. The truth is, my grandfather was part of the Manhattan Project. He suffered with the guilt for the rest of his life. And my father, he was born on August 6th, 1945.
The day of the Hiroshima bomb. God's got a sense of humor, all right.
3 generations of Emmerich men. We must have the curse of nuclear weapons written into our DNA. I used to think that I could use science to help mankind, but the one that wound up getting used was me. Using science to help mankind, it's just in the movies.
That's enough crying. Pull yourself together. Where is Metal Gear? Where on this base are they keeping it?
Rex is in the underground maintenance base.
Where's that?
North of the communications tower, but it's a long way there.
The emergency override system for the detonation code is there too?
Yeah, in the maintenance base control room. You'd better hurry. If they were planning a launch from the start, then their ballistic program is probably finished. And since they haven't called for me in a few hours, they must not need me. In other words, they must be ready to launch.
Meryl's got the detonation code override keys. We'll link up with her.
If we can't override the launch, we'll have to destroy Rex. I'll show you the way.
On that leg of yours, you'll just slow me down.
You'll need me if you're gonna destroy Rex.
I don't need you. I just need your brain.
I created Rex. It's my right, my duty to destroy him.
If you get a chance, try to escape. When the coast is clear, I'll contact you by codec.
How am I supposed to escape from an island?
Okay.
So what then?
I want you to hide somewhere and keep me informed. You know this place well, don't you?
Of course I do. And don't worry, I've got this. It's the same stealth technology as the Ninja. Foxhound was gonna use them, but with this I'll be fine. Bad leg and all.
Good. But I want Meryl to watch after you too. Meryl, the engineer's okay.
That's a relief.
I want you to look after him. Where are you now?
Very close.
There she is! Over there!
Oh no! Damn, they've spotted me.
Meryl, what happened? Something's wrong.
Did you hear something? Wasn't that some kind of music?
What did she look like?
She was wearing the same green uniform as the terrorists.
A disguise?
She had such a cute way of walking. She kind of wiggles her behind.
You were really looking.
Well, she's got a very cute behind.
Way of walking, huh?
If she's disguised as the enemy, you'll have to contact her when she's alone, huh? There's only one place where we can be sure she's by herself.
Where's that?
Don't be so dense. Here, use this security card. It's security level 4.
You're not in pain, are you?
Huh?
You feel okay? Nothing bothering you?
What's wrong? Getting all friendly all of a sudden.
No, nothing. I'm glad you're okay.
You're strange.
I'm a little nervous. Everyone else I've saved suddenly dies.
Your bad luck.
Forget it, Doctor.
Call me
Well,
Otacon.
He's not
Otacon.
wrong about bad
It
luck.
stands for Otaku Convention. An otaku's a guy like me who likes Japanimation. Japan was the first country to successfully make bipedal robots. They're still the best in the field of robotics.
And Japanese cartoons played some part in that?
They did. I didn't get into science to make nuclear weapons, you know.
That's what all scientists say.
I became a scientist because I wanted to make robots like the ones in the Japanese animes. Really, it's true.
Just sounds like a childish excuse to me.
You're right. We have to take responsibility. Science has always thrived on war. Greatest weapons of mass destruction were created by scientists who wanted to be famous. But that's all over now. I won't take part in murder anymore.
Whatever. All I want from you is information.
Sure, I know everything about this whole base. Ask me anything about Rex or about this place. Also, with this stealth camouflage, I can sneak in and out of the armory and mess hall. If you need ammo or rations, just tell me and I'll bring them to you. I'm on frequency 141.12. See you later.
Okay, so that went on for quite a bit. So I think we'll save it here and call you for this one because
Einstein said that only a life lived for others is worth.
he's not wrong about that. Okay, okay. So yeah. Just cut through all of it. I think we'll call you for that one because we got through a good chunk though. I think we're at least a quarter way through the game. We'll still get the next part where we catch up with Mero and then fight the next boss, which should be good. And then we'll take it from there. So yeah, I think that's going to call you for this. So I'll thank you for watching and we'll continue on the next week. So